Here are 4 things you can do this year to make your videos stand out a little bit more. I'm also going to talk about how I would interpret all these trends for you so that you can digest them easily and just like know how to run with them. Widescreen is the first trend, and what I'm talking about is TikTok specifically. They are pushing widescreen videos right now to kind of emulate YouTube's longer form. We're already making widescreen for YouTube, but I also see this as a trend that's not going to be around for a long time. It's so crazy how fast these social media companies like forget who they are. Instagram tries to be TikTok, TikTok tries to be YouTube, Facebook tries to be Instagram. The next trend I heard from an editing podcast, I'll link it below, but it's one of my favorite editing podcasts, and they were talking about how the intro is the new thumbnail. Kind of what I talked about in the last video. If you don't have like a hook or something at the beginning of the video that's gonna draw viewers in, you are missing out on an opportunity. And I think it's also because like when you scroll on YouTube, if you just stop at a video, it'll start auto playing, and that didn't used to be the case. And so now I feel like those first couple seconds are as important as the thumbnail. Maybe that's why they're pulling that conclusion. The next trend for 2024 is watching YouTube on TV. A few tangible tips to edit your videos for TV. Make sure your video is 1920 by 1080, which is a standard TV size aspect ratio. Make sure the sound is good. Either use an external microphone or check the voice isolation and background noise removal box in Final Cut Pro. That kind of mimics having an external mic. If you've been thinking about increasing your sound quality, make that a goal this year, because if you're watching on a TV, the sound quality just has to be better to compete with other programs that have professionally mixed sound. Using closed captions when it makes sense can enhance the accessibility and the comprehension for the TV watcher, so it's just important to make sure you're utilizing that. I have a closed captioning video, I'll link it below. That should be really helpful in adding automatic captions to your YouTube edits. AI is the last trend, and it's just blowing up. It's so much easier to remove a person from a background. It's so much easier to put text behind you now. It's so much easier to do these things that would have taken days and weeks before, and now it takes minutes. My favorite AI service is Runway ML for video editing. I've been using it for like 2 years now, and it's just my go-to. Those are the 4 editing trends I see for 2024. If you like this video, if it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. I make videos every 2 weeks on video editing, so you should subscribe. I will see you guys back here in 2 weeks.